Well, hello and happy new year, everyone. It is Quizmaster Ruthful. Let me turn down my microphone. Hopefully I did not just blow out your speakers. Hi, welcome in, and welcome to 2025 here with Geeks Who Drink. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jerry. Hi, Great Gabo, Sovas. Welcome in. Don Rico Suave. I saw that you're going to get Hacker Rusty to take notes for your next D&D campaign, so that's great. That is some kind of cross-collaboration. We love to see it. We do indeed. I actually have a favorite emote I was going to post, and then I realized it was going to ruin the surprise if I did. So let me just grab it real fast because now I've talked about it and I have to bring it up, right? Right. Oh, nope. Now I can't find it. Never mind. Anyway, this is going to make my job so much easier, right? Having notes is key. If I don't write something down, the chances that I'm going to remember it, man, I don't trust the old memory for remembering certain things, but for some reason, trivia, it just bubbles to the surface. It's like a lovely little effervescent glass of champagne in my brain. Key rule, thank you for reminding me, is that you only get one Joker. You only get one. You might think, oh, it's a new year. She's just going to start handing out jokers like Oprah. No, sir, ma'am, non-binary pal. We only have one joker for you this evening. You do get to decide when you want to use it, and some of our rounds are worth more points than others. In fact, rounds 2, 6, and 7 are worth 16 points, while the rest of the rounds, they're only worth 8 points. Save your joker, use it on one of those rounds. If you happen to be new, let me explain what the joker does. It will double the points that you earn for that one single round. It's not all or nothing, so when you use your joker, it's gonna double the points that you did earn from correct answers, but if you missed a few, no big deal. You still get to double those points. But again, you only get to use it once. If you forget to use it and we get to the very last round and you're like, oh shit, I forgot to use it. Use it on the last round, my friend. Okay, let's do it. Let's jump right on into quiz, my friends. And let's just see how you do. Going right into round number 1, the theme is ace this or you'll earn our ire. That's right, ace this or you'll earn our ire. Every answer in this round will be a word that's appeared at least 1,000 times in a New York Times crossword. If you are not a big crossword head, just think of really short words that are made up of very common letters, right? Because crosswords, you want those to make it easy. Here we go. Question number 1. Just like the title says, DJ Khaled reached the very top of the Billboard charts in 2017 with his Bieber team-up, I'm the what? Again, question number 1. Just like the title says, DJ Khaled reached the very top of the Billboard charts in 2017 with his Bieber team-up, I'm the what? Time for question number 2. Because, of course, the BBC titled a December article about Taylor Swift's big tour, The End of an what? Again, question 2. Because, of course, the BBC titled a December article about Taylor Swift's big tour, The End of an what? Question number 3. Phew! According to NASA, A what has to be 20 times bigger than our sun to have a chance of becoming a black hole? Again, question number 3. Whew. According to NASA, a what has to be 20 times bigger than our sun to have a chance of becoming a black hole? Okay, before I move on to question number 4, I actually had forgotten that I needed to open my beer. So I'm going to do that right now, right? Microphone right for you guys. There you go. You're welcome. All right, now we can move on to question number 4. Possibly mutated by pollution from Cleveland and Buffalo, which baby Great Lake is supposedly home to a monster named Bessie? Again, question number 4. Possibly mutated by pollution from Cleveland and Buffalo, which baby Great Lake is supposedly home to a monster named Bessie? Very valid question, Mark. Very valid question. It is called Fat Orange Baby Kitties. No, Fat Orange Cat Baby Kittens. And it has little kittens on it. My husband picked this up. He knows. He knows. I'm so good at showing things to camera. You got Pasenya beer here. Oh, I've not heard of that one. What kind of beer is it? Moving on to question number 5. We're asking the hard questions here in chat. Math time. If a square's sides are all 8 inches long, then it has a what of 64 square inches? Again, question number 5. Math time. If a square's sides are all 8 inches long, then it has a what of 64 square inches? Very intense music right now. Question number 6. According to Mormon founder Joseph Smith, Adam and Eve lived a little ways north of Kansas City after getting booted out of what leafy paradise? Again, question number 6. According to Mormon founder Joseph Smith, Adam and Eve lived a little ways north of Kansas City after getting booted from what leafy paradise? Question number 7. Daryl Foster trained pro boxers for decades and also helped Will Smith float like a butterfly in what 2001 biopic? Again, Question 7. Daryl Foster trained pro boxers for decades and also helped Will Smith float like a butterfly in what 2001 biopic? Oh, Jerry, I feel ya. That was my exact reaction. Like, that was from 24 years ago? Holy cow. Ugh. Moving on to question number 8, y'all. Penultimate question in this round. Once important for locating danger, the auricular muscles are the reason that some people can wiggle their what? Again, question number 8. Once important for locating danger, the auricular muscles are the reason that some people can wiggle their what? I'll be back to do the bonus in just a sec. For here we are, our bonus question. The New York Times shelled out a low 7-figure number in 2022 to buy what hangman-style game that people still play, I guess? Again, the bonus, the New York Times shelled out a low 7-figure number in 2022 to buy what hangman-style game that people still play, I guess? Now with that, we're going to start reviewing the answers to round 1. You have until the end of the answer to question number 7 to get your answers in, and at that point, entries will be closed. Cut off. That sounded harsher than I meant it, quite honestly. Let's move on to the answers. Round number 1, going all the way back to number 1. Just like the title says, DJ Khaled reached the very top with his Bieber team up, I'm the One. But he didn't make it past Wing 2 on Hot Ones, I'm just saying. Moving on to question number 2, because, of course, the BBC titled a December article about Taylor Swift's big tour, The End of an Era. So clever, BBC. Number 3, you gotta have a star 20 times bigger than our sun to get a black hole. Our sun will not become a black hole. It will inhale our planet as it implodes, but we'll be gone by then. That's a problem for somebody else. Question number 4. The monster supposedly named Bessie is supposedly at home in Lake Erie. Missed the Bieber question, but still have my self-esteem. Nice, nice. Question 5. If a square's sides are all 8 inches long, it's got an area of 64 square inches. Now, number 6. Adam and Eve apparently lived a little ways north of Kansas City. That checks out, I suppose, after getting booted from Eden. Now, number 7, the Will Smith film that had us all shook just based on how long ago it was. That was Ali. Now, moving on to question number 8. Once important for locating danger, the auricular muscles are the reason some people can wiggle their ear. Or ears. We would have accepted ears as well, plural, since many people have too. Not everybody, of course. Now, I will ask, is anyone in chat actually able to do that ear wiggle thing? Because that's really cool, and I kind of wish we still had that. Like dogs, like, oh, danger, what? Anyway, the New York Times shelled out a low 7-figure number to buy Wordle. We'll fix it in post-singing class. Great, Gabo, you have no idea how on brand you are right now, but let me show you. Round number 3's theme is live from the cutting room floor. Hey! So, this is a whole round on books that got turned into movies. Each question will list details from the book that didn't make it into the film version. So you simply name each book. So if you're one of those people who had a book that you love made into a movie and you hate it and you know all the reasons why, this round is for you. You ready? Here we go. Question number 1. The movie was better. It depends. It really depends, right? But let's do this. Or we even give you the years. How about that? Okay, so number 1. The year was 1965 for the book to a 2021 film. Gurney Halleck's musical ability, Paul attending the Atreides family banquet, and Duncan Idaho getting way too drunk. Again, what film/book is this? Gurney Halleck's musical ability, Paul attending the Atreides family banquet, and Duncan Idaho getting way too drunk. Question number 2. 1996 book to 1999 film. The narrator first meeting Tyler at a nude beach, Marla saving the narrator from a building's roof, and the ending with the narrator thinking he's in heaven. Again, question number 2. The narrator meeting Tyler at a nude beach, Marla saving the narrator from a building's roof, and the ending with the narrator thinking he's in heaven. Question number 3. 1976 book to a 1994 film. The jaunt to Eastern Europe, Claudia having the body of a 5-year-old instead of an 11-year-old, and Lestat sharing a coffin with Luis. Again, question number 3. The jaunt to Eastern Europe, Claudia having the body of a 5-year-old instead of an 11-year-old, and Lestat sharing a coffin with Luis. Question number 4. 2006 book to 2013 film. The Battle of Yonkers, watching the zombie apocalypse from space, and honestly pretty much every single thing Max Brooks wrote. Again, question 4, The Battle of Yonkers, watching the zombie apocalypse from space, and honestly pretty much every single thing Max Brooks wrote. Moving on to question number 5. 1990 book to 2020. 2001 film. The Hall of Mirrors. Donkey being way bigger. And the title Ogre shooting lasers from his eyes? Again, question 5. 1990 book to 2001 film. The Hall of Mirrors, Donkey being way bigger, and the title Ogre shooting lasers from his eyes. Again, Jerry, that was my exact reaction. It's like we're synced. Let's move on to number 6, because this is the one that got me, you guys. 2011 book to 2018 film. The Robes of Anorak, R2-D2 DJing a party, and any references to Steven Spielberg properties. Again, question 6. 2011 book to 2018 film. Among other things, The Robes of Anorak, R2-D2 DJing a party, and any references to Steven Spielberg properties. But not even all the plot beats. But not even all the plot beats. Okay, moving on before I give it all away. Question number 7. 1969 book to 1972 film. Callo dying in the car explosion. Fabrizio getting offed in a pizza parlor. And a weird plot point about Lucy's abnormally large vagina? Okay, again, number 7, 1969 book to 1972 film. Callo dying in the car explosion. Fabrizio getting offed in a pizza parlor, and a weird plot point about Lucy's abnormally large vagina. All right, moving on to question number 8. Last question in the round, not including our bonus question. Here we go. 1986 book to 1994 film. Jenny running off with another man. The line, being an idiot is no box of chocolates, and the protagonist traveling to space with an orangutan named Sue. Again, I have a feeling you guys know which one this is. Number 8, Jenny running off with another man. The line, being an idiot is no box of chocolates, and the protagonist traveling to space with an orangutan named Sue? I wish that had been in the movie. Huh. Bonus question. We assume Disney will once again leave out the whole apple getting dislodged from her throat when someone drops her corpse ending. When what film gets the live action treatment this year? Again, the bonus. We assume Disney will once again leave out the whole apple getting dislodged from her throat when someone drops her corpse ending. When what film gets the live action treatment this year? Let's start going over answers, shall we? You have until the answer to question number 7 to get your answer in, so don't dilly-dally, but you also, you have a minute just in case you, fumbled and dropped your phone or whatever. Don't panic, okay? Don't panic. Keep calm and quiz on, man. Round number 3 answers. Here we go. Okay. This one, I assume you all got. It was, of course, Dune. The original. Because there were a lot of books in that series. I remember really being into the portion of the series when the Bene Gesserit were the main characters. Just putting that out there. Number 2, was it a sand castle or a hand castle? It was Fight Club. There's a Rammstein song whose video is themed for that. That's nice. Nice. Quixotic, make sure there's no space. Make sure there's no space between the exclamation point and your answer if you want to submit. Moving on to number 3. I'm assuming Lestat was a bit of a tipping clue for you there, because that was Interview with a Vampire. There you go. You got it. Moving on to number 4, Battle of Yonkers, watching the zombie apocalypse from space. Apparently I need to actually watch this movie. I have not seen this movie. World War Z. Or do I need to see this movie? I can't remember how we all felt about it when it came out. Fun fact, Lestat is French for the stat. Okay. All right. That deserves Yeah. Don't see it, read the book. Okay, Hacker Rusty, I might. Is it horror? If it's horror, that might explain why I have foregone it thus far. Why I have eschewed it. Number 5, Donkey was way bigger, and what is this about laser shooting from his eyes? Shrek. They definitely should have included that in the movie. Okay, number 6. The thing that pissed me off the most about this movie was that the first challenge, they turned it into a car race when it was supposed to be a D&D module on the fucking school planet. Oh, it made me so mad. I was just done at that point. And it was pretty early in the movie. It was Ready Player One. Yeah, it was a D&D module. Well, see, now I'm spoiling it if you ever read it, but yeah, and it was on the school planet, which is why he was able to do it, because he was too poor to go to other planets. Rawr. Number 7. Lucy's abnormally large vagina apparently is a plot point in the Godfather book. I don't know about this. Not really horror. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, you know what, Hacker Rexy? I might have to check that out. The book is so fun. It was one of my favorite books in the 2010s. It was definitely in the top 10. We'll put it in the top 10. I was about to say top 5 and then I stepped back. Number 8. Final. Oh yeah, I need to end the. Let me close the thing, you guys. Let me close the thing. Okay. So, Jenny running off with another man, I thought that was in the movie, but that's fine. Him going to space? What? That would have been so cool to see in Forrest Gump. Oh well. What can you do, right? Just filibuster a little bit while I attempt to do this. And then that. Okay, cool. Our bonus question, here we go. Disney's definitely gonna leave that part out of the live action Snow White. Am I right? Totally gonna leave that out, because, yeah. Let's move on. Should we move on? Let's move on. We're moving on to round number 4. Let's do it. Big ol' land setup. Here we go. Round number 4. No questions. Let's just get to the round theme first, Ruth. Let's slow it down. What is that emote? That is a fun emote. Okay. It's a Twitch global emote, but somehow I had never seen it. Yeah, congratulations! Speaking extemporaneously, some weird shit sometimes comes out. Alright, the theme of round number 4 is GTA Advice City. A whole round on advice columnists. Question number 1. Finding she had spare time during her 3rd term as First Lady, who started the long-running advice column, If You Ask Me, in 1941. Again, question 1. Finding she had spare time during her 3rd term as First Lady, who started the long-running advice column, If You Ask Me, in 1941. Time for question number 2. Dear Prudence, How to Do It, Care and Feeding, and Beast Mode are all advice columns in what online magazine that rarely talks about geology? Again, question number 2. Dear Prudence, How to Do It, Care and Feeding, and Beast Mode are all advice columns in what online magazine that rarely talks about geology? Which record would that be, Sovaz? The speed record or the slowness record? Which one? I should note that I am actually a professional auctioneer. I do benefit auctions, so I don't have the super crazy like cattle auctioneer chant, but I can talk fast when I wanna. The Quattro Gatto Cafe. Let's go. Longest quiz. I'm sorry, am I going slow? Allow me to speed up. Number 3, the twin sister of the woman behind Dear Abby wrote an equally famous column under what other A name? Again, number 3, the twin sister of the woman behind Dear Abby wrote an equally famous column under the what other A name? Oh, well, if it's a real place, I need to go. The Quattro Gatto Cafe. Quattro. Sorry, my R's are not rolling today. Moving on to question number 4. Between Rhinestone and Steel Magnolias, what beloved singer worked 9 to 5 as a radio advice giver, Dr. Shirley, in Straight Talk? Again, question number 4. Between Rhinestone and Steel Magnolias, what beloved singer worked 9 to 5 as radio advice giver Dr. Shirley in Straight Talk? Yeah, congratulations on getting married, Don Rico Suave. I'm not sure how recent it was. Sometimes people go on their honeymoon a time after the getting married, but regardless, I hope it was awesome and congrats. Moving on to question number 5. In July, nice. I myself got married in August. It was a summer for getting married, what can we say? And we actually probably won't do our reception for another year. That's fine. This is why I have a long quiz, because I just can't stop talking. King of the Hill nearly took a deadly turn in season 10, dun dun dun, when Peggy's advice column told readers to mix ammonia with what other stank cleanser? Oh dear. Again, question 5. King of the Hill nearly took a deadly turn in season 10 when Peggy's advice column told readers to mix ammonia with what other stank cleanser? Question number 6. Cheryl Strayed published her advice column, Tiny Beautiful Things, in 2012, the same year as what memoir about a very long hike? Again, question number 6. Cheryl Strayed published her advice column collection, Tiny Beautiful Things, in 2012, the same year as what memoir about a very, very long hike? That is correct, Professor MDM. We do not need the subtitle. Time for question number 7. If he hadn't written Robinson Crusoe or Moll Flanders, what author might still be remembered for the first modern advice column, The Scandal Club? Again, number 7. If he hadn't written Robinson Crusoe or Moll Flanders, what author might still be remembered for the first modern advice column, The Scandal Club? Now for question number 8, final question in this round, not including our next bonus question. Here we go. In a 2023 column, Eternal Killjoy, Miss Manners, said it's rude for a doctor to wear a Halloween costume while performing what bowel-checking procedure that everyone should get at age 45? Again, question 8. In a 2023 column, Eternal Killjoy, Miss Manners, said it's rude for a doctor to wear a Halloween costume while performing what bowel-checking procedure that everyone should get at age 45? you make a very good point, Homeburger. Apparently, it is not rude to wear it for other Halloween costumes, because why would she specify this procedure and not other procedures? So I suppose if you're, for example, getting your ear, nose, and throat checked. Bonus question. Back to Dear Abby. In 1972, someone angry about a gay couple living across the street asked how they could, quote, improve the neighborhood, unquote, and she sassily told them to do what? That's right. In 1972, someone angry about a gay couple living across the street asked how they could improve the neighborhood, and she sassily told them to do what? Ooh, sorry, I forgot to start the giveaway, so if you had already put in an answer, please do it again. I'm a pro streamer, it's fine. All right, well, now that the answers are starting to roll in, let's move on to reviewing our answers for this round. Let's do it, going all the way back to question number 1. The third term as First Lady should have been the clue. It was Eleanor Roosevelt. Now, number 2, the online magazine that rarely talks about geology. I don't know why. That would be Slate. Get it, Slate? Rocks? Number 3, the twin sister of the woman behind Dear Abby wrote Ann Landers' column. That was the name she wrote under. Now, number 4. Between Rhinestone and Steel Magnolias, Dolly Parton was also an advice columnist in a movie. Now, number 4. Whoa, Peggy, what are you doing telling people to mix ammonia with bleach? Are you trying to create bombs here, Peggy? What is this? There's a whole new twist on the King of the Hill family. Now, number 6. Cheryl Strayed published her advice column collection Tiny Beautiful Things in 2012, the same year as Wild came out. And now number 7, remember, if you haven't gotten your answer in for the bonus by the end of me reading this answer, you will have missed your opportunity. The author who wrote The Scandal Club, I wish it had been Lady Whistledown, because that would have been very funny, but was in fact Daniel Defoe. Daniel Defoe. Now, question number 8. Miss Manners says it's rude for a doctor to wear a Halloween costume while performing a colonoscopy. How about that? He can wear one, or they can wear one if they are, checking your prostate, but not your colon. Not your colon. God forbid. Getting that ready. Okay, bonus question. Here we go. How could they improve the neighborhood? I'll tell ya. They could move. Burn. That's right. Let's go on to round number 5. The theme. Does it tell me the theme? It does not tell me the theme on the slide, so let me give you a quick spiel about what you will be doing in this particular round. Today is Three Kings Day, so name these movies where characters are celebrating by leaving their shoes out for the kings to fill with gifts. That's right, just name the movie, and remember, if it's a film from a franchise, as in there's multiple films with the same name, you gotta be specific if you want the points, folks. You can't just write it and hope for the best. You gotta give us either the number or the subtitle. All right? I believe in you. Here we go.
Hurry take a look.
Bulls colors.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yeah. Here, let's get this out of here. What do you think about that?
They're called.
Can't you even manage a yes, ma'am, or a thank you?
Yes, ma'am.
What a dope. Hurry up.
Yes, ma'am.
Ugh, you don't need your shoes or your socks. Just leave them.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank the boiler man, you idiot. You know.
It's true, he's the sign. Let us follow his example. What? Let us, like him.
Bulls colors.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yeah. Here, let's get this out of here. What do you think about that?
Hurry up.
Yes, ma'am.
Ugh, you don't need your shoes or your socks. Just leave them.
Yes, ma'am.
He has given us a sign. He has given us a show. It's true, he's the sign.
All right. We're back. We're back from that break. I hope you enjoyed it. And, you know, Daddy Bezos got his ad money. So now that that is out of the way, we can go ahead and go over the answers to round number 5 and see how you did. So let's do it. Here we go. Here are your answers. But did you put Toy Story 2? That's key. Did you put Toy Story 2? Because if you didn't, if you put Toy Story 1, no, I'm sorry. That's just not how this goes. All right, y'all. Are you ready for round number 6? Let's do it. You put Toy Story 4. Well, then you didn't get a point, I'm afraid. You had to put the 2. 2 or nada. It's like I'm the Toy Story master. Ayo. That one wasn't even on my bingo card. Fair enough. I mean, you know, that happens. I highly recommend. They're very good. Very good. Minor cheating. Just minor cheating. All right, y'all. The reason I'm filibustering is because round number 6 is a speed round. So once I start it, there will be no more time for filibustering. You will just be on your own figuring it out. All right. I wrote Toy Story. Does that count? Yeah. Yeah. We don't worry about spelling. So sure. So here is the deal. Let's get through the slides here. Let me also pull up the question. So the way that the speed round works, I ask you one single question that has 16 or more answers. You get a point for each answer that you give that is correct. Now, this is one of our 16-point rounds, so there are at least 16 correct answers to this question. And once I have read the question, the timer starts, 4 minutes on the clock, and then we just go from there, okay? Let me just make sure I've caught up on chat. Sometimes we only need one letter correct and it counts. What if we had one of the titles on Espanol? That should be fine, Metal Yoga Head. That should be just fine. Ask the person grading your score sheet. I suppose that's fair, but I would say it's fine. If you misspelled the 2 in Toy Story 2, that's up to you about whether you actually deserve that point. Here we go, folks. Here we go. All right. Actually, let me get... Okay. Here we go. 19 UN countries have common English names that start with G, like Jerry, or E, like Edward. I will give you 4 minutes to name any 16 of them, and yeah, we're gonna count the African country that starts with the and then a G name. Here you go. 4 minutes on the clock. I believe in you. You got this. Just start naming them on your sheet. G or E. Three minutes left, and there will be a bonus question. Don't worry, there will. 1 minute left, and yes, it is a 16-point round, meaning we are looking for 16 answers. You got this. You got this. That was a lot. I didn't expect the timer to be quite so, I don't know, foghorn. All right, y'all, your time is up on those answers. Time for the bonus question. Pencils down, pencils back up. Time for the bonus question. Here we go. Bonus question. America's most populous city is also just about the westernmost point in Texas. What is it? Again, America's most populous city is also just about the westernmost point in Texas. What is it? All right, well, I let that one kind of roll a little bit longer because we don't have 8 questions to review. We've got 1 question to review. So I wanted to give you just a little bit more time to get those answers in. I didn't say this at the beginning of this particular bonus question, but just a reminder, no spaces, no punctuation. All one word, exclamation point, all one word. All I could think of is Gabbo and karaoke. Okay, so I'm gonna start going over the answers, and somewhere in there I will pause it. I will complete close entries and complete. Let's start going over the answers. Wish me luck on the pronunciation. Here we go. You had 4 minutes to name any 16 of them. Gabon, the Gambia, Georgia, Germany, Ghana, Greece, Grenada, Guatemala, Guyana, Guyana-Bissau, Guyana. No, I didn't. I fucked that up. Guinea and Guinea-Bissau. And then Guyana. Okay, I got this. Ecuador. Fuck me, Gabon. Egypt. El Salvador. Equatorial Guinea. Eritrea. Estonia. Eswatini. And Ethiopia. So you had to give us 16 of those in order to get all of the 16 points. And now we'll just go ahead and close entries and pick a winner. Let's pick ourselves a winner here. I don't think that person has won recently, so that's fine. I will be proven wrong, possibly, but we are gonna go with it for now. All right. With that, our bonus question was the most populous city is also just about the westernmost point in Texas. It's El Paso. Okay, our final round. Here we go, folks. Here we go. The time has come.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Now, as you folks may know, our final round is always random knowledge, and that means some of the questions are worth multiple points. It's a 16-point round. As we go, I'm going to be asking you to give me different numbers of answers, so you got to pay attention. This is on you to pay attention so that you know how many questions I'm asking for answers. Oh no, Sovaz, I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding. You didn't irritate. It's more funny than anything else. Yeah, I mean, when you learn how to talk fast, you're like, let me take pride in it. Okay, I think here's a shovel, foo. Can you dig it? All right. Clearly you've never sat through Chaz's 20-minute discourse on Mario Kart in the middle of quiz. I have not, Professor. I have not. I would actually, I think, enjoy that for at least the first minute. Would be fun to have an auctioneer quiz one night. We could look into that. We could definitely look into that. I would have to come up with very silly things to auction, like, I don't know, the Taj Mahal or something, just so you guys would know that it's not real prizes. I don't want to be on the hook for mailing you the Taj Mahal. Here we go. 16 possible points. Question number 1. Been a while since we've had a theme quiz. 7 speed rounds. In a kind of meta moment from Straight Outta Compton, Ice Cube kicks a woman out of his hotel room with what 2-word kiss-off? Y'all know this one. I know you do. Again, question number 1. In a kind of meta moment from Straight Outta Compton, Ice Cube kicks a woman out of his hotel with what 2-word kiss-off? Question number 2. For 2 points, the French words for chalk and oil gave us the name of what kitty art supply company, and the German word for peppermint, Pfefferminz, was condensed to name what candy brand. Again, number 2, for 2 points, you got to give us 2 answers. The French words for chalk and oil gave us the name of what kitty art supply company, and the German word for peppermint, Pfefferminz, was condensed to name what candy brand? Question number 3. Shirley Temple hated her curly hair and wanted to wear it short, like what hero of hers whose name aptly anagrams to Ariel Earth Ma? Again, number 3, Shirley Temple hated her curly hair and wanted to wear it short, like what hero of hers whose name aptly anagrams to Ariel Earth Ma? Question number 4. For 3 points. For each sidekick who is killed off in the comics at some point, you name the superhero they most commonly fought crime with. So if they occasionally teamed up with another superhero for like a one-off, that's not it. Who did they most commonly team up with, okay? Bucky Barnes, Jason Todd, Donna Troy. Again, for each sidekick who was killed off in the comics at some point, you name the superhero they most commonly fought crime with. And remember, 3 points means 3 answers, and they gotta be in order based on how we're asking the question. Bucky Barnes, Jason Todd, Donna Troy. You ready to move on to question number 5? We're doing it. Question number 5, here it is. To get oxygens from their hearts to their very distant brains, what mammals have evolved to live with 220/180 blood pressure? Ooh, someone tell them to calm down. To get oxygen from their hearts to their very distant brains, what mammals have evolved to live with 220/180 blood pressure? So apparently the cat has been here the whole time, but I didn't know. So I'll get him on the next question. Let's move on to question 6. For 3 points. Is Majorca the largest island in Greece or Spain? Is Luzon the largest island in Indonesia or the Philippines? And is Jeju the largest island in South Korea or Japan? Once again, question number 6 is worth 3 points, meaning you gotta give us 3 answers, folks, and they gotta be in order, okay? Is Majorca the largest island in Greece or Spain? Is Luzon the largest island in Indonesia or the Philippines? And is Jeju the largest island in South Korea or Japan? The cat's inside the house. He was actually in a little house that he like never hangs out in, and so I did not see him there because he was in the shadows. He was hanging out in the shadows. Hi, are you baby? What a baby. Okay, moving on. Got a couple more questions for you folks. Let's do it. Number 7. Possibly by teaching her horse to do the Dougie, what 4-time Sports Illustrated cover model won 3 equestrian world championships in her youth? Again, question 7. possibly by teaching her horse to do the Dougie. What four-time Sports Illustrated cover model won 3 equestrian world championships in her youth? Nice try, Great Gabbo, but pretty sure that was the wrong pair. Brussels Sale, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Let's move on, folks. Final question while the kitty is still in my arms before he makes a break for it. Final question, not including our final bonus question. Named after King Lear's daughter, Troilus' lover, Venus' son, and Prospero's servant from the Tempest, respectively, what 4 moons of Uranus start with the letter C? Named after King Lear's daughter, Troilus' lover, Venus' son, and Prospero's servant from the Tempest, what 4 moons of Uranus start with the letter C? And in this one, they don't have to be in order, folks. Any order is fine. All right, y'all, it is time for our final bonus question of the evening. Here we go. Bonus question. Michigan's Lake Superior State University suggests bringing hoof and horn polish and general levity on a page that offers hunting licenses for what creatures? Again, the bonus, Michigan's Lake Superior State University suggests bringing hoof and horn polish and general levity on a page that offers hunting licenses for what creatures? All right, sorry that took so long. This cat is very squirmy. Let's start going over our answers, shall we? Going back to question number 1, Ice Cube said, bye Felicia, and that is where that came from. Now, number 2, the French words for chalk and oil help us get Crayola, and Pfefferminz was condensed to Pez. From a letter perspective, I get it. From a pronunciation perspective, I don't get it. Don't look at me like that. He's giving me such a face right now. Okay, he wants you all to see his face because he's so very cute. Hi, are you gonna sit here while I do this? One-handed. Shirley Temple hated her curly hair and wanted to wear it short like her hero, Amelia Earhart. Yes, I know, you're very close to my face. Thank you. Hi, kitty. Hi. Hi. No. Bucky Barnes was the sidekick for Captain America. Jason Todd was the sidekick for Batman. And Donna Troy was the sidekick for Wonder Woman. Oh, you're just gonna settle in my lap. Okay. Number 5, the mammals in question are giraffes. Oh, actually, I'm realizing we need to change the wording here on Streamlabs, so I'll do that after stream. Maybe. Question number 6. Is Majorca the largest island in Greece or Spain? That is Spain. Is Luzon the largest island in Indonesia or the Philippines? That's the Philippines. And Jeju is the largest island in South Korea. Now, number 7, the Sports Illustrated cover model who had won 3 equestrian world championships was Kate Upton. And now for number 8, named after King Lear's daughter, Troilus' lover, Venus' son, and Prospero's servant from the Tempest, the 4 moons of Uranus are Cordelia, Cressida, Cupid, and Caliban. All right, there we go. Now for our bonus question. The horn and hoof polish and the general levity has to do with a hunting license for unicorns. Hey, nice. Look at that. Oh, thank you for the kisses. Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you. With that, folks, that is never work with animals, or always work with animals, and then you'll just always be frustrated, right? I'm going to ask what a whisper is and what your cat's name is. This is Ghoul. He is one of 4 kitties that we have. He was born in Hollywood Forever Cemetery. He's the biggest baby in the world, as you can see. And over on my personal channel, Ruthful LA, we have a snuggle counter for every time he interrupts me to demand snuggles. And I think we're in like the mid 100s at this point. So yeah, good times, great oldies. I will not be back, I think, until like March, maybe. So good luck guessing who the next host is, but at least you know it will not be me, sadly. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I enjoyed hanging out with you all, and I will see you next time. Have a great start to your year. Goodbye.